We are live, Doug.
What's up, Clara?
Hey, good morning. For us that we're in the West Coast.
That's right.
That's right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hey, a ver, let's see. Lori, good morning.
What's up, Lori?
Yeah,
Kim?
she's saying, I'm excited for this life. It's perfect timing for me. Things are getting pretty busy since I started to using these tools. Yeah, I told you common side effects are going to be a lot of sales, and then you're going to be like, oh, wow, where am I going to go and search more? So
That's right.
a common problem, right, Doug?
Yeah, that's a good problem to have, accelerating your business.
That's right. That's right. Wow, look at that. We're having a lot of people coming and join. Oh, hey, there it is, Kimberly. Kimberly, incredible. Thank you for being here. Good morning. Good afternoon for you, Kimberly, in Kansas. I love it. I love it. Thank you for joining us. Venus Vintage Thrift and Antiques. Good day. Looking to see if you can direct us, as our home PC does not show the cross-posting icon in order to mark sold. Thanks. All right. So the best way you're going to direct you, I love this part. Okay. Ooh, let's go for it. So I'm going to duplicate this today. Oh, guess what I have today, Doug?
What's that?
I have access to Teresa's page. Okay. So I'm really excited. I'm going to guide. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hers is low to charge. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Hold on.
We'll give you some claps for that.
All right. So
All right.
I'm going to share these so I can answer the questions for Venus Vintage Thrift and Antiques. Okay. Number one is always select contact list perfectly. Literally, you're going to, by this time, LP team would have already got you back and work. Okay. But I'm going to show you real quick. Okay. The number one thing that I could suggest, if it is not showing, I'm going to do let me see. All right, I'm going to share the whole thing because I think I have to, otherwise it doesn't show. So the most common reason, I'm going to share the window. Let's see. Hey, Doug, when I share the window, okay, can you see my upper right corner of, when I share the window, can you see my upper right corner with the LP extension?
Let me see. Yeah, it looks like.
All right, perfect.
And then I'll try and share the link while you're in there.
So I'm hoping this is what she's referring, okay? Somehow, okay, don't get confused. This is me because this is Liz Perfect. This is where your face would be like if you're Venus Thrifting, that would be your logo. If it is Doug, it would be your face. So this is commonly after sometimes Google makes some updates, or maybe, you updated the browser, and what it's going to do is unpin your extension. So what you want to do is just select this little pin here, and there it is. Another thing that I want to encourage, okay, Doug, can you see my when I open the menu of the extension?
I do not see it.
What a bummer. Okay, so I was just showing. Okay, so I'm gonna start. So we're gonna go then to the main menu. Okay, can you see this perfectly, main menu?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so here it is for you. So what you want to do always, okay, is contact us. All right. Because from contact us, you can get technical support. Can you see my tech support window, right?
Yes.
Bueno, so what you can do is, continue to take support, all right? And then we're going to help you here, for example, cross-posting buttons issues, install update software, okay? Let's say you have images or analytics. In this case, you have cross-posting buttons issues, LP or LP icon is not showing, okay? So that's important, okay? So I do not have the cross-posting buttons on my active listings. There it is, okay? I am missing the LP extension icon located on my browser. There it is, right? Can you see all these menus that I'm opening, Doug?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Let me know if I'm talking and you're like, if I'm hovering, and I'm like, and you think I'm always showing everything. And then you don't like to do self-help. You don't have to let us help. No, I still need help. And then you take it from there. So that's the beauty of List Perfectly. More than just a cross-posting service, you need help now. Your business and your customers need you 24/7, and you need it fast. Okay. Again, social media channels is we don't provide support on social media channels. That's why we have such a robust way to contact List Perfectly. All right, Paula. Hi, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Hey, Marshall.
lots of names that are here regularly, lots of new names. And then one quick thing based on what Clara was just mentioning, what's great now is we've got that My Requests section. So you've got all your requests in there. You don't have to dig through emails. You don't have to search through emails. It's all there in a thread, and the whole back and forth is right there, right in the app for you, easy to see. So that's been a great upgrade that came a few weeks back.
Absolutely. No, thank you for bringing that up. So now, do you know how sometimes you go to websites and you need tech support, and then if you got sidetracked, they time you out? Well, it's perfectly. That doesn't happen, okay? Our answers and your answers don't time out. So now we have a chat way to communicate with you.
Exactly.
So there is no way why you should have any issues to get a hold of us. Let's see. Lori says, maybe you guys can share who won all the goodies from your challenge. Tiffany, where are you, Tiffany? Yes, we already have the winners and we have the list, and we're going to make the announcement on those social media channels. We're very excited. One Google Chrome laptop, and then we have free List Perfectly memberships, and then incredible hats and tees and socks and more, okay? Hey, Vanessa, thank you for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, Vanessa. Thank you for being here. Hi, Sally7417.
Porta. Maggie's here,
Vanessa.
Refashioned Hippie.
That's Vanessa Porta.
Okay, Vanessa. Okay. All right.
All right. First time joining a live feed for List Perfectly. Love using it. Sprang Adventures, aka the cookie jar lady. I love it. Welcome, welcome.
Awesome.
This is your home, okay? Ask us anything, but today is about List Perfectly, more than a cross-posting service. I got a bunch of people who were providing tech support last week. Just, the normal, hey, I can't see List Perfectly. Or, the standard, they didn't know about LP Mobile, that it was available in all plans. They didn't know the benefits of, at no additional cost of the catalog. Yeah. They didn't know. They didn't know they could create templates from listings they import from eBay. I was like, what? It's available in all plans, Doug.
Yeah, so many options that even when I started, I didn't realize. And then you learn these things, obviously like using the catalog and, but we're constantly upgrading. That's why it's important too, to, keep an eye on the news. If you're not in the group, join the group, facebook.com/group/listperfectly. That's right. And, like Clara said, that's not for support, because a lot of times when you have a support issue, it's account specific. And so we really can't deal with it there. So your account has to be looked up, or it could be something like Clara pointed out earlier with your browser, something with your computer. But we have this super cool screen capture option where you can show us and we can literally see what's going on. So sometimes we can see that it's a conflict with your browser, with another extension, things like that. Right. And then of course, the Facebook group is great for discussions, seller questions across all the platforms. We've also obviously got this live. We've got Teresa's Listing 101, which is now on Tuesdays at 9, different time. And then, the podcast, the blog, all these different options. But for something that is like support and account specific, it helps us to go through that flow on the site, because Clara's going to get to this. It's very exciting. But it also gives us feedback from the community that we put back into List Perfectly when you tell us what you like, what you want, things like that.
That's right. That's right. And we even have a feature. Okay. I'm going to share again. Okay. I love sharing. Okay. Let's see. I love sharing these tabs. Okay. So with the, I want to show in the tech support tab. Okay. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go here back again to the main menu of List Perfectly. But in contact us, we also have feature requests. Okay. This is very, very important. And there is a quick start guide here that is incredible. It's customized. This is customized to your needs. What do you need? Do you need help with cross-posting my listings? Okay. Maybe, you need more help than cross-posting, right? Because today's
Yep.
topic is perfectly more than cross-posting. Maybe you want to schedule an onboarding meeting, okay? There it is, your availability, all right? Maybe you want to create a new listing on LP site. Maybe you want to import, okay? Look at that. We have demos. Maybe you want to cross-post, and you want to cross-post your existing listings to other marketplaces. Or maybe you want to cross-post your listing from LP to the marketplaces because you want inventory management. So we have all these solutions. Again, we have a watch demo here. This is not available on the List Perfectly YouTube channel. This is only in the List Perfectly platform. So this is what we talk about, just List Perfectly, not just a cross-posting service. We have a wide range of solutions. Just for you, we used to, I don't know if you noticed, Doug, I never used to present the pro plan.
Sure.
Yeah. The reason is that the pro plan is what I had for the clothing vault. And I didn't have instructions for it, Doug. Can you believe? So how can I sell something if I don't have
true.
People were guessing how to use the freaking pro plan. So, okay, we have evolved. Here it is, the pro plan. Interactive, okay, wizard that is going to help you to understand. This is available to everybody. You can be in the simple plan, okay, and you can see the pro plan is the one that has all the bells and whistles, and it's the one that is going to save you the most time. I highly recommend it for you to try it. Okay, we made it so easy to switch plans, and you never lose money when you switch plans. And then here you can see adding listings directly on LP, templates, the image manager. Obviously here, this image manager is very different, okay, because we have the background remover.
Mm-hmm. And one quick thing, what Claire's looking at right now. So we've got a ton of this documentation within the platform. So it's up there, and we are constantly evolving it and updating it because we change and we're growing so quickly. So, back to our topic of more than just cross-posting. If you're just cross-posting, spend some time on those menus and look around and look at some of the resources and even some of the super users that we work with. They're always finding new stuff, and obviously we're always adding new stuff. But I would say definitely spend some time in there, look at the help stuff, and just that's going to help you learn more about all the plans across the board. And maybe because the pro plan is it's the highest level, it's kind of the List Perfectly Ferrari. And I love it. For so many reasons, the image manager, the background remover, and just, you get all the features. And then, but, just take a look at the different stuff that we have.
That's right. And Alicia is saying, I love the inline edit on the sales analysis page. Can we look forward to it being on the listing page? What you want to do is, actually, we have it on the Express. So I'm going to show you right now, Alicia. Let's go there.
And then while Clara brings that up, that's another great example. So many analytics tools and possibilities for you to track your sold stuff, you track your costs, track, what you're spending, track your profits. Something to look into too is, one way to do that all. And what you want to look always with something like that is see what works for you and get those, they're called actionable insights.
Exactly. So said and done. Okay, so Alicia is saying, I wish, okay, the inline edit was not on the sales analytic page, but I wish it was on the listing page. Said and done. We have put it on. Here it is on the menu. You're gonna go to the Express editor and CSV download. All right. So the reason you want to do this is because on your listing page, and I have the honor, Doug, of it's taking a little longer, okay, because I'm using the account of Teresa Cox, okay. She has a lot of listings, okay, guys. Okay, let's see what she has. Okay, I have no idea. Look at that, 7,855 listings.
Probably some red stuff in there too.
Oh, look at that, red. Thank you, Teresa. I'm so honored to be using your account. I promise, unlike Patrick, okay, I promise not to mess with your listings, okay? All right, so here it is. This is how you're gonna disable, all right? Or see how you disable, you can't change anything. I can't do anything. All right. But if I enable inline edit, here it is. We can change, okay, the cost of things. We can even do it like at one time, for example, with zip code, we can change zip codes, we can change profit, we can change, look at that. You can go in bulk. All right. Look at that really quick. Tap, enter, tab. You can do it. Let me see. You can even do, for example, I want to do the zip code. That's my favorite. So when you click on these two little arrows, do you see how you can change here zip codes, and this is going to change in bulk? So this is important that before you make these changes, you can use our incredible filters, search everything, for example, Halloween, or you can search the title vintage, or you can search on notes, for example, no PayPal, I don't know, or maybe some instructions that you have. Maybe you have a keyword of something, for example, that is a seasonal product. So you can filter first, and then you can apply these changes in bulk. And the most beautiful part here, let's see if it's, do you see my extension when I open it, Doug?
No, I just
No
see the
problem.
screen.
All right, no problem. I'm going to go to my listings now, because once you finish, okay, doing those changes, and make sure you save, okay, we're going to go to my listings. And then let's say, okay, I'm going to filter again, right? I'm going to filter whatever it was, okay? And, oh, can you see Teresa has a new version? Oh, my God, I'm going to be talking. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I'm so honored. Wow. This is the new version of the auto sold listings. I'm going to be talking about it very soon. So this is something new, okay? We're gonna play right now, okay? We're gonna go in bulk, okay? I'm gonna pretend, all right? And let's say that I like my changes on these listings, and I'm gonna say stop. Can you see the 6 items selected, Doug?
Yes.
All right. So in this case, I don't want to copy. I don't want to end my listings. I don't want to mark them sold. Okay. All I want to do is update. So I'm going to click update, and look at that. There it is. Those changes that you did in bulk on the Express editor, whether it was price, quantity, title, images, or description. And this will depend on the least perfect plan you are in. Obviously, price is on the simple plan, but let's say quantity is not on the simple plan. All right. It's not on the business plan either. So here it is, description, images, and title. The rest is compatible to everybody, to all of the plans. And then you can push those updates, okay, to different marketplaces. Let's say you want to send it to all these marketplaces. And then you would say confirm update. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to miss Teresa's incredible listings. I'm going to stop sharing because I want to tease the audience a little. I'm going to come back to you. All right, let's see what the audience is. Oh, okay. Sally's, yes, first time here. Ask anything, okay? I want to learn how to do this. Let's do it, okay? Here we are, all right? Let's see, Doug.
And then Celis7417, if you are new, what you really want to do is go over to Facebook and join the List Perfectly Facebook group. You can ask questions there. You can learn there. It's facebook.com/groups/list perfectly. And so there's a ton of List Perfectly users, ton of sellers. You can even ask platform questions on there. It's not just List Perfectly questions. And then we also have what we call Listing 101 Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Pacific with the fantastic 25-year seller, 25-year plus seller, Teresa Cox.
Yeah,
so she's there live to answer your questions.
87.
Club Red 97. And then, a couple quick things about what Clara just went over. The CSV download is great because you can download your stuff and you get all your stuff, and you also get your images, and you can download. And somebody earlier, I think it was the cookie jar lady was saying that at the end of the day, she downloads her sales each day, and different users do it differently, but that's a great use of it. But the cool thing is, again, you get all of your images, and we help you store your images. We help you keep your images, because we all have had images disappear over on eBay, or, sometimes they just go away. So that's important to note too. And then what else were we looking at? Oh, the update button is just a huge, crazy time saver. And again, the tabs open up. It's important for you to check those tabs yourself, because It's a compliance thing. We want you to be completely compliant. We're not a bot. We don't do anything like that. That's
That's it.
very, very important. That is why we are, and I think Claire's, that's why we are in touch with the marketplaces, and that's why they love List Perfectly, because of compliance. Like, listen to the eBay podcast. They mention List Perfectly all the time.
Thank you, eBay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Poshmark. Thank you, Mercari. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shopify, that I just made a presentation on
Yeah.
Phoenix Startup. I was very, we're honored. Okay. So, yes, rest assured, compliance in the protecting your businesses is our number one mission. That's why we don't automate everything on List Perfectly. Believe me, it's really easy. I wouldn't be spending all this extra money. Oh, everybody's the thread right now. People are talking about the pro plan. Well, the pro plan is what I had for List Perfectly. And don't forget that when we launched List Perfectly, it was like literally the simple plan. Okay. So I was horrified when we launched List Perfectly. Kimberly says definitely start with the pro plan, especially if you plan on bulk import and bulk cross posting and want to remove backgrounds for your pics. Yeah. Thank you, Refashion Hippie. Okay, Maggie. Yes, the pro plan is worth it. I waited way too long to level. It happens. It happens. Okay. How to cross post on future dates. Okay. That one, scheduling list, we don't have that feature in Liz Sparks. Thank you for joining us. Okay, great question. Okay, so I'm assuming, okay, that you were hoping that List Perfectly can do like a scheduler. Okay, I don't think we can build that yet because at the moment, okay, just send the feature request. Okay, not in the coming quarter, but I think we can push it, okay, for this year. But it's not that easy how it is, but it's something that I understand it's needed. I got your list, okay? But don't forget to send the feature request so we can know exactly what the community needs. That's how we measure. Sprang Adventures, the background remover has been so amazing. Yeah, incredible. Thank you, PhotoRoom, Matthew and Justin, Lee, okay, who I'm in contact constantly for the community. Thank you for your incredible technology. We are honored to be partnered with PhotoRoom and Sizely, proven tools to reduce returns, save time, and sell more. That's it. Sell more. That's it, right, Doug?
Oh, definitely. And that background remover is the best I've seen. And I know good images help you get more sales. I mean, we could do a whole episode on images when we probably should, but that's one of the first things people see. And if they see, a lot of sellers, I was looking at some listings on eBay yesterday, a lot of sellers that have been selling a long time, they still have
Yeah,
kind of that old school feel in their listings, but there's so much competition now. Good image quality is very important, especially on mobile.
that's
It's
right.
one of the big first impressions that buyers see.
That's right. Now I am honored to show Teresa's. Can you see Teresa's sales analytics, Doug?
Yes.
All right. And look at our little banner with us. Okay. Don't worry. You can click this out and that voila. Okay. So, okay. Don't forget that you can switch to original analytics. I don't know. We just leave it there just for early adopters. They just like it. But literally the new analytics, and this is not new because we're coming with something else. Okay. But, at least it has been very empowered with, for example, I wanted to show you for example, here's how we can do marketplaces. We can choose what sold, let's say, on eBay, or let's say maybe what's active on eBay, right? And
Mhm.
then we can say not on Mercari, right? And then
Mhm.
we can filter all that, and then we can compartmentalize our listings and optimize on certain categories. I'm just giving you an example. You could do it by search everything, title, keywords, SKU, brand, or maybe you're searching for any of these incredible categories, or maybe the date that was added. Okay. So check this out. Okay. You can also make changes here, but when you enable inline edit, here's more for accounting, guys. Okay, this is more like
Yeah.
for accounting and financials. This is not where I recommend you to come and do your bulk changes of list on listings that you need. That's why we have the Express editor. So I just wanted to show this incredible, isn't that amazing, her account, Doug?
Yeah, it is pretty. He's always impressive. Yeah, it's yeah, very, very impressive. And that,
Yeah, no,
25 years. And Clara, you and Amanda have been selling a long time too.
that's right. That's right.
Um,
So
and I love analytics, and part of that ties into, I think, the importance of using the catalog features and learning about those in List Perfectly.
yeah,
And List Perfectly doesn't charge extra for use to the catalog, but it helps you be more efficient across the board. And it's funny that she's on the screen right now because Maggie Weber, I don't know if it was the other day you and I were talking to her, but we talked
yeah.
about the
Uh-huh.
catalog and analytics and using those analytics. And she said she wished she'd started from the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is just start even with basic stuff. Because again, you've got it all in one spot. And, like when I started, I was selling on 2 platforms and I had this crazy Excel sheet and I would forget to move things. I'd forget to delete things. But, the analytics tools in List Perfectly are great. And it ties into that catalog usage as well.
Exactly. And check this out from Sprang Adventures, aka the Cookie Jar Lady. She says, I use the CSV download, which by the way is unlimited, okay, with the
Yes.
business and the pro plan. I use the CSV download to make a printout of my solds each day, and it shows me where I have it stored. And I can add my shipping info when I pack it
Nice.
up. I
Nice.
can't wait to tell you, Sprang Adventure, stay tuned. I just found a tool in Amazon that is going to revolutionize. I think, I couldn't believe it's there. So I can't wait. That's going to be a teaser I'm going to have. I bought it, okay, already in Amazon. Incredible. Technology is evolving, Doug, incredibly. I can't wait
Yeah.
to share more. But what she says is very important when maybe you're working on a team and maybe you can do a download of this what's sold daily. You can email it, okay, to your VA
Yeah.
or assistant, and then have them ship that stuff. What do you think, Doug?
It's all right there. Yeah. It's like a big packing slip.
That's right. That's
And
right. Wow, the comments are exploding. Uh-huh.
yeah. And no, and I think that just goes to, is like, there's so many different ways to use List Perfectly, and, do what works for you. But different users have different ways, but that's a great way to do it. At the end of the day, here's the sales, here's the shipping info, and then you've got that all in, that CSV.
Yep. All right, Laura. Hi, Laura Zillet. Thank you for joining us. Question. So when an item is sold, I have to put total price sold. Yes, that is correct. What customer paid for tax from eBay, total sold price. Do I add the taxes also to the fees and other cost of goods? So that's beautiful. I'm glad that you asked that. Okay. So we have it very compartmentalized. We're going to add a listing here. We're going to do this. All right. Let me share. So Laura, I'm going to answer your question. All right. I'm going to share the screen. And okay, here we are. So Laura, I'm not sure which plan you have. Okay, I'm not sure. So here is where, when you're listing, this is what you enter: cost of good, right? The price that you're gonna be entering, right? So even here, you can ask, okay, the MSRP, the manufacturer recommended sales price. But once it's sold, all right, here is where it comes. The total sold price is the amount you collected when the listing sold. Now, shipping, all right, is what you paid to ship the listing to the customer, okay? Whether it was included, okay? If you're doing free shipping, okay, that's a whole different thing, okay? Because you're gonna have it on here. So you might wanna, whether you wanna put it here on fees and costs, or you wanna make a note. Here in fees and other costs include any other costs related to what selling this listing cost you, including marketplace fees and etc. And here is the cost of goods that List Perfectly will calculate for you. Reference from cost of goods fields in pricing section, okay? That's how List Perfectly will automatically calculate these. And then the profit is calculated by subtracting the cost of goods, fees, and shipping from the total sold price.
There you go.
All right.
So
All
cool.
right.
Especially for numbers geeks. I'm not a big math fan, so I'm glad that that stuff is done automatically, you know?
What do you think, Doug? This is for you.
I just signed up last night and I'm trying to import items from Mercari to list perfectly. Can I select more than one listing at a time? Yes, you can.
With
What
which plans?
with the business and pro plans?
Yes.
Which plan do you have, Christy?
Yeah. So, Christy, if you have the simple plan, okay, it's gonna be one at a time. But if you have the business and pro plan, you can do a bunch. Okay, there's no limit. I recommend you to start with 25. Okay, and then as you see that the 25 went flawlessly, then you can upgrade to 50. And there is no limit. You don't pay extra. Import, deals, release, sold, templates, everything is included. Everything is included. There is no additional fees ever. 29, 49, 69, that's all there is, right? There is no additional fees. And what you get is what you see. So that would be important to know. You can switch plans anytime. You will not lose a penny. All balances are prorated, and right then and there, we will tell you when you change plans how many days left of credit, if you have any. Okay. One recommendation is if you're going to be using the coupon codes, the discount codes that we have, okay, that everybody can use once per account on each plan, okay, please try to switch plans in the beginning of your billing cycle. So then you have more days with the 30% discount. Don't be switching, okay, maybe a couple of days before, because then I'll give you a 30% discount on the pro plan for what? For maybe 5 days or 6 days, okay? So I just wanted to clarify that. Oh, look at Laura said I do have the pro plan. Amazing. Okay, I hope I answered your question, Laura. Let me know if you have any other questions. Awesome. It's
And then Christy, if you're not getting that to work, you can go to contact us and we'll help you through it. I'll put the link there. Go to support and then they'll be able to take a look and help you.
I love it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Facebook, when something sells, often I have to manually remove it as least perfectly, and Facebook are not always sync. What am I missing? What are you missing? Not contacting least perfectly. Okay. That's what you're missing. Okay. Like I always say, yes, okay. I even heard, that people are doing a boycott to Poshmark because they're doing an A/B test, and I'm like, wow, you should do it. If you're gonna do it, okay, you should do it to every marketplace, because even Facebook Marketplace is doing A, B, C, D, G, E, F, okay, test, okay. So
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, if you're having any issues, Facebook is a young marketplace, so they're testing and breaking things daily. And what you're having an issue, literally, we have like, but 8,000 users that don't have the issue.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that you have the issue, that doesn't mean that you're not having an issue. That doesn't mean we shouldn't be fixing it for you. So reach out, say, like, contact us, send us a screen recording. That's the fastest way. Literally, it's 3 minutes of, instead of you typing, okay, all you can do is, Clara, oh, hi, list perfectly. Look, this is what happens. I'm trying to import or mark sold, okay, and this, nothing. And you see here, and then we can see it. And then let us ask you a couple of questions. And then worst case scenario, we'll do a video call. We're very effective. We understand your time, and our time is very valuable. We will not waste your time nor your energy. So reach out, okay? And that's the thing that I always say, what you're missing is waiting here in social media, or waiting for least perfectly somehow to fix it. There is no automatic fix if you're suffering, okay, from somehow a challenge with a certain marketplace. All right.
And we have 24/7 support.
Yes.
By the way, that's important. Like real people, not just like, self-help stuff.
That's right. Hey, Lady Luck Junk. Hello.
What's up, Lady Luck Junk?
I love it. Okay, Deborah Payne. Hi, Deborah. Oh, okay. She's responding. Okay, thank you. All right. I add taxes in the comments area. Oh, interesting. Well, hey, to each. I love it. Like I said, list perfectly. More than a cross-posting service.
There you
Hey,
go.
you use it how you want it. Okay. Hey, Brandy Vasquez. Hey, Brandy. I'm wondering, how does everyone build listings in LP? I'll normally use my phone to post. I'm thinking I have to change things. Do you upload them all to a laptop or PC?
I love this one.
I love this one. So I think, I would say, everybody's different. Okay. If you are If you are comfortable with your phone, by all means, you can do it with LP Mobile, any browser, tablet, iPad, any browser. So you can access LP Mobile with any plan, by all means. But there is a lot of sellers that they just prefer to take the pictures and then they upload it in bulk, okay, to Google Drive, and then they use LP on desktop only. It really depends, okay, of how you're gonna be using List Perfectly.
And so what I do is, and a lot of sellers I know do this, or they've transferred over to this because it saves time. So I start in mobile because List Perfectly is mobile responsive. I start in mobile. I take the picture. I do like the basic title, maybe a little bit of price, maybe any notes, and then I save that draft. And then I'll do like, 5 listings a day, several pictures at once in a row, several drafts at once. And then when I'm ready to list, they're saved in desktop. I go to desktop, I finish everything up, and then I list it on the marketplaces. And
Yeah.
a lot of users do that. And I think it just saves a lot of time. But you can certainly do that. List Perfectly is mobile responsive. You can get it on your phone. It's not an app, but it's a mobile responsive site. And it just works better that way overall with the platforms. And actually my son does my photos, so he's able to do that, get the basics started, and then you've got the draft and you can go in, or you can do that with a VA as well. And I know Kim does that. I think Teresa does that. A lot of
There it is.
Yep, List Perfectly users do that, but it's just something to think about.
That's right. Clabret97 says, all right, take pics from my phone, upload to my LP catalog, add a few keywords to the title so I can find the item in my LP catalog, then finish and publish across platforms. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Teresa. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And let's see.
And then when you've got those,
Doug. Go ahead.
Just real quick, when those drafts are up there, again, your pictures are saved and backed up on List Perfectly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So when you have your draft and in List Perfectly, it's also a good way to back up your photos.
Yeah, draft or listing, right? Depending on the
exactly.
plan, because draft is on the Pro plan, all right?
Yes.
And they're unlimited. So I want to give a teaser, all right? Are we ready for teasers? Okay, let's see. Let me scroll down all the way down. Okay. Good afternoon. Okay, when will I be able to cross post on my ad pen and cell phone? I can bulk cross post from Posh to eBay. Also, can I bulk post? Okay, Christelle, okay. That's a promise that, we keep reading everywhere, okay. You can do 90% of things, okay, from List Perfectly Mobile in your podcast and your iPad or tablet. The only thing you can't do is cross post or mark sold. So you can even get a Google Chrome, which I'm giving for free. Okay, they're like $200, and then you can cross post. They're very good. I'm not telling you you're gonna be able to do 200 listings import in 30 minutes. Okay, that's not designed for that. But I wish that's something that I really look forward. That I wanted to answer this. Hold on, we have an incredible question. Deirdre Bridge. Hi, Deirdre. Can the data be exported to an Excel or Google spreadsheet if I wanted to send stuff to my CPA?
So yeah, I mean, you can download that CSV and you can send that. When you get a CSV, you can open it in Excel and then, manipulate it as you want, make it look pretty. You could take it and do cool charts if you choose to, bar graphs, pie charts if you like those. But yeah, you can download the CSV, you get all your stuff, and then you can, review it and keep what you want. You probably don't want to send all your images over to your CPA, but you can, a CSV gives you all those sortable fields and you can pick and choose what you want to send over. So
that's right.
Yes.
That's right. Save your listings for zero extra. And that's how people are getting, their taxes filed faster. So your CPA also can see what they can deduct. Okay, write-offs. The name, when you're a reseller, the name of the game is write-offs. Okay, everything, should be a write-off. Everything would have a purpose. I do photos. Okay, they're just exchanging information. Lori says, now I feel like a true business person with all these tools and not just a reseller, because now everything is on one place and it's easy to say, oh my God, Lori, thank you. And more is coming. So I'm going to start teasing right now. I'm done. Okay, Doug, can we start teasing? So
Yes. Do you
I'm
want
done,
some,
guys.
need
Okay,
a sound effect?
do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm done. Okay, you've been waiting for this. All right. No, give me claps. I need the audience.
Right.
Audience.
Ready? Thank you, everyone. Clara's ready to reveal the
Thank you.
first announcement.
I'm ready. I'm ready to announce it. You've been asking for it and we'll deliver. We are building a sharing tool. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. After what happened with Poshmark in the change of algorithm and seeing all these other tools being almost $50 and not working, yeah, we gotta get it done. We understand the need, and we'll get it done. We'll get it done as always. Another thing in Facebook group, people are saying, hey, Clara, when is AutoSolve coming? And I'm like, surprise. All right, surprise. We're weeks away from that. Okay. Do I get something? I love it. So very excited. So that's important, to make sure we are listening to our community. We definitely understand the challenges that's going on, with a segment of resellers in Poshmark. And, there's been changes in Poshmark. The changes have been reversed.
Yeah.
Some sellers are still experiencing some challenges. So we need to step up and get it done the right way.
Yeah, exactly. And that's huge. I mean, the community has asked for it. We're responding. And yeah, it's an interesting thing because Poshmark is, they have investors now. They're a public company, so they have to respond to, the investors, and that's why they've
Right.
had to make some of these changes.
That's right. Hey, check this out. These questions from Lisa Nia. Even better, right? Right, Doug? What do you
Yeah, this is
think?
a good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Will LP help save my listings past what's the 30-day vacation limit? I often am away over 30 days. So she's talking about eBay. She followed up with, yeah, LP saves your listings. That once you're in there, or once you save a draft or you have your listings, they're in there for good.
Right.
Even if
That's
you
right.
decide to take a break.
Unless you delete it from List Perfectly.
Yeah, unless
That's a
you
whole
delete it.
different thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But yes, even if you cancel List Perfectly, we will have your listings because we don't have a post services. we have to build it. So we're
Yeah.
so busy building other things, okay, that certainly we got excited, and we want to make sure, okay, that we don't delete your listings. So if your credit card didn't, let's say it got expired, okay, let's say you were overseas and that you couldn't access LP or whatever reason it is, okay, so rest assured we will not delete your listings. Exciting. All
Yeah.
right, that means eBay's, yeah, exactly, that
There you go.
means. And
Yeah.
then Teresa is answering yes. Okay. And Teresa said that yes, once in the DLP catalog, your listings are safe forever.
They will be there.
All right. Okay. Oh, Deirdre says, awesome. She's going to be doing the charts, okay, for the CPA, right?
There
Good.
you
Do
go.
it. And then you can keep a permanent record, okay? Snoop Doggy. Nope. Sound effect, Doggy.
There we go.
I love it,
It's
Vanessa.
magic.
I love it. LP, make me breakfast. I love it. Yeah, sharing tool. Yes, I am very serious. Okay, so we understand the need, and of course, we have spoken with different marketplaces and always speaking with different marketplaces about it. And we understand the needs of the community. We just want to deliver value. You need to grow your business, and we'll do whatever we can to help Poshmark. All right. Some people claim they can cross post on an app, but big lies. It seems like yes. I know, Lindsay. Of course, they have. They got $10 million. They have to go and sell. And it's no resellers. Okay, you understand? These are developers. Okay, and they're just developing the sales tools from the developing perspective, okay? This perfectly, as you can see, everybody's a reseller. So it's understanding it's a different journey. It's a different journey. Hey, if they've been talking about this for years. I remember when I started 3 years ago, everybody's like, oh, I'm going to wait until there is a mobile application to cross-post, and otherwise I'm going to do it manually. And I'm like, okay, hey, to each its own.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, the customer is always right, okay?
Yeah.
So, oh, Teresa has got to run. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Karen, hey, Karen Dale, thank you, welcome. This is your home. I'm so
Welcome,
thankful that
Karen.
I found someone who mentioned list perfectly, and I tried it. I'm still in my first month, and I have been trying to add listing to LP as quick as possible. There you go. Oh, Doug. What do you mean with
That's
auto?
exciting.
Man and me fashion. Okay, let me show you something, Man. Since you're asking, okay, I'm gonna show you. Great question. Thank you for asking, Man and me fashion. I'm gonna show you right now. Teresa Cox has been always incredible at testing many features on this perfectly. Right now, oh, I'm in the wrong window. Let's go to her catalog. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's go to her listings. It takes a little because she has 8,000 listings, and I'm live right now on on
Yeah,
here.
we have to wait.
So I want to show you guys, okay, this is available. This is a version that is available now. We're going to be inviting to all referral members. We are just limiting this to the Pro Plan members first. Now we can select these options. For example, if there is any empty IDs, for example, did you cross post to all marketplaces and maybe you cross a window too fast and then we didn't gather the number? Or maybe, okay, Google Chrome install an update just when you were uploading those listings and then LP wasn't able to gather the listing number when you cross posted. So now on, we can show you the empty IDs,
Mhm.
all sync issues, items that are out of stock, platform selected and no active listing found, platform not selected, sold at status, active listing found. So this is incredible. This is going to be available coming soon to many, many, many other sellers. We're going slowly. Again, remember, guys, this is me financing, okay? These are companies are getting 10 million. We're small and mighty, we're getting it done. And I just want to let you know, we are heavily investing in our technology. I am so happy. Our tech team is doing so good. So yes, very soon, List Perfectly is going to be removing listings automatically from marketplaces once they are sold, and that this will be without the need of you coming to change that listing in List Perfectly to sold. Okay, no longer you will need to do that.
And again, it's important to test all this, to live test it with, certain amounts of users, get that feedback, and we want to roll it out when it's ready. But when it's ready, it's going to be huge. We'll be the first and the best.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Please, there it is. There it is. Thank you. They're helping us to join the Facebook group. It's incredible. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Always building tools that you need in the friendly reminders. Okay. Let's go real quick, Doug. Okay. I want to go to our landing site
Okay.
because I want to share, okay, with our early adopters, because remember that we built a tool that this is our new website, and we built, okay, a tool. If you go here in plans and pricing, can you see pricing, please?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We're going to scroll down, and let's say that you're not sure which plan is right for you. There it is. Okay, this is very important. So many changes have happened lately with List Perfectly on all plans. Okay, we have added more features like price on the simple plan. All right, we have added on the simple plan auto image resize. All right, we have added, the rotate images, very powerful. Okay, very important, especially when you're doing the LP mobile. Okay, and then to the business plan, we have added We have added brightness, contrast, filters, images to crop images. And as always, many other features, everything in bulk. And, as always, we have, everything can be done in bulk. Import templates, cross-posting, sending titles, for example, to different marketplaces. Okay, very important. Sometimes you want to test different titles in marketplaces. So see what sells, how you can sell best. And then, of course, we have our Pro plan, which is including everything. Is the plan that it will save you the most time, because transfer all this data that you have to do manually on these other plans. But in addition, we have been beefing up our Pro plan, and I want to show you. Okay, did you know we have a word alert, Doug? Have you heard of that one?
I have, yes. I
Can you
do know
explain
that
us
one.
briefly?
What's that?
You want to explain us briefly?
Well, so what we have, it's called a word alert. So if there's certain words that could maybe get you in trouble on some of the marketplaces, like let's say you have a footer that you globally use, and on Poshmark you accidentally mention eBay, that can get you in trouble over on Poshmark. They don't want that because they don't want you to send sales to eBay. So we've got an alert that would come up and identify these types of words, and it's one of the things where we're helping you check your listings, and none of the platforms do that stuff.
That's
Like,
right.
they don't check it for you. They'll let you post it, and then you get in trouble and your listing gets deleted. And at some point
But
you
Doug,
could.
what about those automated solutions that are just pushing listings with no logic?
Yeah, it's not a good idea. I don't recommend those. Somebody asked me, I tell this story. Somebody was asking me the other day if I knew a bot, and I said, a bot for shoe buying. And I said,
Yeah.
what? And he said, a bot. I said, what? He said, a bot. And after about 5 times he got it. And here's the deal. I worked at eBay for 4 something years. I am all about compliance, and I know there's ways to cheat the system, work around the system. But frankly, if you're doing workarounds and things like that, you're not helping yourself, and you're not helping the platform. You're not helping the algorithm. You're not helping other sellers, and you could lose your account. And trust me, at this point, if you lose your account somewhere, you're not going to get it back. You can try a different computer. You can try a new email. If you lose your account, you lose your account. So you want to be compliant. You don't want to cheat.
That's right. Okay, let me see if I can do this. They're asking, where is the alert? Let me see if I can force it, okay? And I'm going to try to cross-post to my Poshmark because I don't want to mess Teresa's. Guys, I'm on Teresa Cox account, and really, I don't want to mess this up, okay? So I'm going to go and share, all right, Teresa's active listings. Let's see.
And then while you do that, real quick, back to that pricing
Yep.
estimator. What's really cool about that is we've really thought about the different plans, the simple, business, and pro. And maybe the pro's not right for you at this point. So we take that information you put in, and for a smaller seller, simple is good. For a medium seller, business may be better, but maybe you have a need for pro. And it's a lot of the sellers that have a lot more inventory that kind of lean towards the pro. And then again, maybe you want to ramp up. But that's what's great, and it's also great about the thought we've put into the 3 different plans.
Gosh, Teresa is very compliant. I can't find one freaking listing that I'm trying to.
That hasn't it. Yeah,
Teresa, you're very compliant. Your listings are so good. So Deborah, I'm gonna describe it for you. All right, I'm gonna go to this window. Unfortunately, I'm trying to force it, but Teresa, her listings are too freaking good.
Yeah, but that's good.
So what would happen? Okay, so let's say that I'm cross-posting right now, and I have the word PayPal. All right, or I have leave me feedback on my eBay store. Okay, and I want to hear about your experience. Okay, and let's say that I'm doing this, and then I'm playing here. Okay, and we're copying to Poshmark. Then up here on the upper right on red is gonna say alert. Okay, what is it? You are trying to cross-post a word that is not allowed on that marketplace, and then we let you know. So yes, it's going to be on the upper right corner, and that is going to be red. Impossible to miss it, Deborah. Impossible, okay? I promise. And that's awesome. Oh, thank you. Yes, V Porta, brighten images. If you don't have the Pro plan with PhotoRoom, don't worry about it. You have the brightness in list perfectly. okay, the mobile version, okay, or the tablet or the desktop, okay, you can go ahead and apply brightness. In that does wonders, okay, for the ranking visibility of marketplaces that they do want images that are like, especially eBay, they want bright images, okay, they don't want products that are dark, okay, or hard to see.
Couple people are mentioning the sync feature, and that's a really great feature too, to check your listings. Refashioned Hippie was talking to me about it yesterday. She said she loves it. It's just another way we're helping you with your listings, and just kind of behooves you again to do everything via the catalog in List Perfectly.
That's nice. Do you see this, K&L? Thank you, K&L, for choosing List Perfectly. I said on consignment, and I owe you an apology, K&L. I know what you need, okay? And I will make a List Perfectly so good for consignment. But I'm so thankful that you chose List Perfectly and you're adapting List Perfectly to your consignment needs. Rest assured, I understand it's not for consignment per se, but we're working on it, okay? Another teaser that I'm giving, that, did you know that one? We're working on that one, and we're working on the enterprise level. Now I have customers that they have literally 3 List Perfectly accounts, and on each List Perfectly account, they have 10,000 listings.
Yeah.
I can't know more. I have to build
Amazing.
enterprise level. So K&L Resale says, I sell in consignment, I use inventory and sales field cost of goods for the percentage of the net sales the client receives. That's awesome. This is very handy when I download CSV and can quickly add and pay clients. Wow. Thank you, K&L. That's an incredible tip. Okay. If you're doing consignment, I did not know of this one. Thank you so much for sharing this. All right. All right. If you're having any tech issues, okay, I'm seeing, the Esky Boo, okay, says processing, again, the biggest concern, don't stop, just go right now. Go to List Perfectly, select contact us, don't wait, and our team will help you right away. The worst thing you can do is just wait, okay? We have an incredible team helping you, waiting to help you, and they're resellers themselves.
Yeah.
We are all resellers, all right? We're waiting to help you. Don't worry about it. Just contact us and we'll take care of you. All right. Oh, you're so welcome, Deborah. You're so welcome. Lady like Sauce. Oh, I'll log into mine.
She wants you to fix her stuff.
Hang in there, Lady like Junk. Okay, hang in there. We're weeks away. But yes, I will start with the pro plan, all right? Because remember, it's ourselves, financing List Perfectly. So I gotta make sure that I put it on a group of people first and we make it work perfectly. And then we can expand it to other programs, all right? And we'll take care of you. So hang in there, okay? Manual labor right now, but I can't wait to have this. It's gonna be unprecedented. Nobody else has it, okay? And Doug, this is gonna be meow.
It's gonna be awesome.
I love
Crowd
it.
goes wild.
Learning a lot today. You guys are amazing. Oh, thank you, man. And the Me Fashion. Okay, we'll do thanks. It works fine, like 97% of the time. There it is. Don't let it, if it is even 3%, we have the fix. You shouldn't, List Perfectly should be working 100% for you. All right. Even those that have Facebook issues, okay, which Facebook, okay. I could create, did I dye my hair well, or do you see my gray hair? Okay.
I do not see any gray, but I know what you're saying. Yeah, and it's like what Clara said a minute ago about testing stuff before we roll it out. Facebook has this, that's their mantra, is like, just develop it quick and just get it out and on the fly. So they do what Clara said earlier too, A/B testing. So Clara's Facebook might look different than mine. Clara's marketplace might look different than mine because we're on different servers, different things. eBay does a lot of live A/B testing too. And that's just how some companies work. But we realize when we put something out, it needs to work because we are all sellers of different levels, And
That's
we
right.
all know list perfectly well because we literally have meetings during the week where we work. It's like a listing party. We have a
Yeah.
listing party together. We work within list perfectly. We see the new features and we realize that look, this is dealing with your livelihoods and we don't want something put out before it works. Or somebody said something earlier about
Yeah.
you an app is like we don't want to spin something to be what it's not.
Yeah, absolutely. That's at least that's not where we're going with List Perfectly. Okay,
Exactly.
we have List Perfectly mobile already. And hey, Doug, Angela Butler. Hi, Angela. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank.
Angela.
I got one
I
of
like this
those
one.
forward. This is good. Of course you do. Johnny Cash. Of course you do. I got one of those word warnings for the word cash. Okay, because don't forget, okay, that there are marketplaces that do not let you request, okay, or solicit cash in exchange of selling your items, and this is due to prevent money laundering. And I got one of those words warnings with the word cash when listing an item about Johnny Cash, the singer. LP warned me, but didn't stop me from posting the item. Go LP! Yes! Okay, I love it. Okay.
But you did get that warning, so that's good. I mean, it could have been something else, but did get that warning based on that cache keyword. And by the way, Clara, I have behind me
Yeah.
a
What do you have?
signed copy of Johnny Cash's first album framed. I'm not going to sell it though, but
Whoa,
yeah,
that's insane.
that
How
was a
much do you
cool
think that
find.
value?
I don't know. I mean, when I bought it, I think it was $300 and
Wow.
it was while he was still alive. So years ago, I have no idea what it's worth now, but it's his very first album on Sun Records, signed by him, interestingly in ballpoint pen,
Huh.
not like a marker, but
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite things. It's going to go on the wall
Okay, the
soon.
reseller and me now. Okay, did you
Yeah,
get it
Claire's
authenticated?
going to try
Yeah,
and buy
all
it.
right, get it authenticated, man. It's gonna
That's
be
right.
50%, 80% worth more, okay? And it's
There you
worth it.
go.
So, yeah, it does cost money to authenticate those things sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
very well worth it if you have anything. I had one time the luck of coming across a Chicago, the band Chicago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't, and I found it in Goodwill, and I even washed it, and it was signed with Sharpies, and it turned out to be the buyer that bought it, and I sold it for $100. It was thank you, right? And the
Yeah.
buyer told me, "Hey, I got authenticated, and I framed it, just to let you know." And then it's like,
Awesome.
"Thank you so much," and I learned.
Well, and that's the thing. One of our partners is WorthPoint, and they can help you with these pricing things. Can I make one quick
Oh,
musical
always.
announcement? Because everybody knows I'm a music fan, and everybody knows I love Morrissey.
Yes.
Guess who I'm seeing Saturday night?
Really?
So excited! Yeah, I'm freaking out.
No
So
way.
yeah, so if Saturday night about 10:50, you hear a woman from the LA area, it sounds like a woman screaming. That's me.
I love it. Congrats. Oh my God, I love it. Congrats, Doug. This is
Thank you.
amazing. I love it. Hey, Sprang Adventure said, if when I was like, hey, do I have gray hair with Facebook? Lol, I let my hair go gray. I should do the same. Ay, ay, ay. I love it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Do we have people are like, go Daggy,
Oh,
Morrissey.
thank you. Thanks very
Go
much. I'm very excited.
Daggy.
It's a big 80s festival. There's a lot of good bands playing.
She was like, Angela says, I'm glad that it warned me because knowing me, it could have been
Exactly.
a typo or it could have been something important I wasn't aware of. This is a learning process and wait to see. Oh, yeah, Angela, how many of us, okay, have we ever, I'm going to do it, okay? I'm going to say, how many of us have we ever listed, okay? Purple shed Excel graphic, okay, and then you're like,
Hmm.
oh, and then you see the listing and you're like, okay, so yes, we're gonna also help you, okay, in case we have some, let's say, common errors that we
Yeah.
resellers understand, okay? So yes, we're gonna come with more features, okay, on the word alert. We understand the importance of that. I literally just opened a promo email from Poshmark a minute ago titled Cash in your closet today while we were talking about the funny that they're probably trying to bypass email spam filters.
Yeah, probably so.
I love it. That's smart. Hey, cash in your closet today. That's smart. Well done. And for those of you, Manish, he's like a marketing guru, and so that's the way they build this perfectly. Okay, to be organically with the sharing feature, so you can promote your listings. Deirdre says, "Oh, thank you, Clara and Doug. You guys are awesome. So glad I signed up. I have to run. Thank you, thank you. We're coming
Thank
to
you.
the end of our session, Doug.
Any
And
other big and did we do all your big announcements?
oh
Those
yeah,
were good ones.
do you
And you
think
know
that?
what? The
Hmm,
big teaser, there's more. I
yes,
mean,
there is more. There is more.
there's always
But I
more.
did show. Okay. No, okay, I want to, you know what? Let's let Patrick announce because we have so much more coming next week also. And I want to see what Amanda is coming also with more tools. So I'm very excited. Let's see. Before we leave, Doug, the letter R is very important. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Age shouldn't affect you. You're either marvelous or you're boring, regardless of your age. Morrissey.
Thank you.
I
And
love it. I'm so
remember,
jealous.
and I put the link there too to the Facebook group. If you're not in there, you can ask questions in there. And then again, just don't, we don't do support in there. I'll put that link to ask support questions, but the Facebook group is great. Again, Teresa's listing 101s Tuesdays.
Yep.
Next week, Clara and I are doing our podcast live.
That's right.
Tuesdays at 9 Pacific for Teresa's listing 101. That's a live Zoom call. You can come in, ask questions. They can be, specific to how can I do this and list perfectly. But again, that's not a support thing. And then we've got the Friday lives. Clara will be back next week. I'll be back next week, unless we rotate somebody else fun in. I don't know.
Exactly.
More faces. But you can ask questions here, obviously. But we've got so many options. We've got the blog now. We've got the podcast, all these different free resources. And let me post the support link again, just so you have it. You should
Problem.
bookmark this.
And Celis 7417, if I join the business plan to try this and use the discount code, and then I decide next month to upgrade to Pro, can I use the same discount code? Yes. Okay. You can use the same discount code once per plan per List Perfectly account. All right. We do this. I love it. Thank you, Doug. We do this. So we want you to find the plan that fits your business needs. And we understand as you grow, you might need more, or maybe you need to take holidays and you might want to just keep the simple plan so you just can maybe control and listings or something like that, not cross posting. You're just on holidays and you just want to end listings across all the platforms, right?
Right.
Okay, I just want to share one more time. There is perfectly group. Okay, then the app List Perfectly /support 24/7, 24/7, every day of
That's
the
true.
week, even holidays. Okay, the worst thing you can do to yourself is trying to get help from List Perfectly on social media channels. Social media channels are not designed for us to help you with our software. Okay, reach out. There's so many ways. Are you logged out? You can't. Okay, let's do this. Okay, yesterday I have someone that I was like, ay. Okay, someone that I was like, I can't log into List Perfectly, and I'm like, okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. So let's say that you can log into List Perfectly. Can you see? Can you see the main window of List Perfectly, Doug?
Yeah. We see
All
the
right.
beautiful new
Let's see
site.
that for some reason your credit card expired. You forgot how did you sign up. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Anybody can contact us without the need of logging in. Okay. I have an account and need help. I need help with logging in. All right. I need help with my account. Okay. I need help with anything else. All right. So this is, for example, you might want to send me a question like, because you might not be a customer, right? And you might be thinking, hey, if I use the business and I switch plans, can I use the same discount code? And will I get the discount if I do it next month? So there
Yeah.
is no reason, okay, you might want to get more information about List Perfectly. Does List Perfectly support another out of the USA? Okay, here it is. Okay, at this moment we don't. Okay, how much does List Perfectly cost? Depending on the price. Do you offer a trial? Every List Perfectly plan is backed by a money back guarantee, so you can test everything. So here you go, just to give you this quick. Okay, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to get a hold of List Perfectly, whether you are logged in, logged out, or a customer or not a customer.
And keep in mind too that Facebook group is not just us; it's List Perfectly users too, and they can help you out. They can answer questions. You don't have to be a List Perfectly member to go in there, but it can help you, make the decision. Then a couple quick things. Mun and Me Fashion is binging the podcast. We love that. thesellercommunitypodcast.com. Mun and Me, there are transcripts there, links and show notes, so kind of supplemental info. And then the Ski Boo likes it even now after catching the live. Loves the energy and support, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
What can we
Thank
say?
you. It's people like you that make companies, okay, like List Perfectly. We're helping because I'm a small business, believe me. On the software right next to Shopify, I'm tiny, okay. I'm so little, okay. So we're helping one another in our small businesses, and thank you for making such a big change. Again, I'm a reseller. I've always been a reseller, and I built This Perfectly with my own reselling money. After I went, of course, I was able to make 10 times, okay, what I was making and literally work only 8 months of the year.
And
Thank
then she is, but yes, Clara is very passionate. We love it.
you. And I'm calm down because I'm with you today. You bring me down because
I'm
I
holding you down. I'm holding Clara back, everybody.
like Argentinian Energizer Bunny. You guys, I love you. You crack me up. I love these lives. They're too cute. Yes, guys, we have a podcast. I love talking about. If go to our podcast session and please find listing optimization and Dave Snyder. That it's incredible. He does optimization for multi-million-dollar companies. He did this just because he knows Doug, as a favor. But he came and he had the kindness and the openness just to offer all his experience about listing optimization with Doug. Go see it. There is 2 episodes. Okay, please stop delisting and relisting and not optimizing listings. That's a definition of insanity. All right, you're just spending money and hoping to sell because your listing is ranked better on visibility the first 2 weeks. You deserve better than that.
And then if you have, he's an eBay SEO expert. Here's the link. And if you have item specific questions or title questions, he talks about all that and just maximizing your exposure on eBay's internal search. But see, everybody, Clara, they love the Clara and Doug show.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Hey, Doug, do you remember if it was episode 8 with
Yeah,
Dave?
it's episode 8, and I put the link right there.
Beautiful.
And he
Thank you
did
so
2
much.
other episodes where he goes into more detail, but episode 8 is the one to really start with because he talks about item specifics and those top level things and your title and your category. He's like, these are the most important things to think about. Here's why, and here's what you do. And then, the Skibo, and this is, I come from a community background. That's part of the reason I came to List Perfectly. But we've got 2 CEOs that have been selling for a combined 20 something years. They've seen it all. They've done it all. And I know I've said this before, but it's important because they can relate to the customer base, and we're customer centric, and Clara's available. They're available for things like this. How many companies do you deal with where the CEO doesn't interact or doesn't talk to their customers? It's not like that with List Perfectly.
We need to, okay? And we're always listening, okay? This is incredible. I'm so happy that we are able as a team in List Perfectly. And thank you for your support, Doug, because it's because of you I have a great team that I'm able to make time to reach and still stay grounded with my audience. My audience. This is my people. This is my community. So
True.
thank you so much. Clara comes to the Facebook group and answer questions herself. That's right. That's right. I have incredible community leaders in the Kimberly, for example, is in our community, always offering her incredible expertise. And please just join us. We're very community oriented. And thank you again for joining us today. This was incredible. Check our blog. Check our social media channels. We have no sales, no advertising, no digital marketing. So we depend on your love and the word of mouth to grow this perfectly. But soon I'm gonna start growing faster. Yeah, I'm excited. I got it.
Oh
Did you
yeah.
know this is the last teaser I'm gonna do? I got a team of resellers, okay, to do digital marketing. So I'm excited. I'm excited. We've never done Google optimization. To those of you, if you go and see, if you search list perfectly on Google, Yelp, literally we are like non-existent. Okay, we never pay attention to it. We don't do that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't think people understand there's organic content and then there's paid stuff. It's a whole different type of marketing. And we do organic. We have a lot of user generated content that comes from the community. And we love that the marketing team we're working with are also sellers and list perfectly users. That's important.
Very important. Very important. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Man. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Celis, Vanessa.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, everybody. See you
Thank
next time,
you.
next Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye.
Love to see all the new people too.